In the past, waste was produced at the alley entrance and then sent directly to landfills. Now we have a resource recovery plant with advanced equipment to dispose of the waste. Due to our concerted efforts, we have been able to improve air quality and enhance the quality of life. Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant. The resource recovery plant was constructed on the former landfill site of Nanliao in 1994, occupying an area of about 5.5 hectares. The city government invited internationally renowned architects to design the facility, and the plant was officially inaugurated on February 16, 2001. The resource recovery plant utilizes mechanical-grade incinerators, which operate 24 hours a day. The maximum daily treatment capacity is 900 tons, which is sufficient to handle the amount of waste produced daily in Hsinchu City. The waste is incinerated and decomposed after rigorous processing to avoid environmental pollution, and is then transformed into usable materials and energy resources. Many people would be surprised that up to 41.8% of our waste can be recycled and reused. Thus, waste recycling is an important part of waste treatment. Daily waste can be broadly divided into resource waste, kitchen waste, and general waste. Resource waste refers to waste that can be recycled, including paper, glass, plastic, metal, organics, etc. If the waste can be properly classified and recycled, it will not only reduce harm to the environment, but also save on waste cleanup costs. Kitchen waste usually refers to leftover food and soup residues, which can be used as pig feed. In addition, fruit peels, coffee grounds, tea leaves, and eggshells can also be composted into organic fertilizer. General waste refers to waste other than resource and kitchen waste, and can be divided into combustible and non-combustible materials. Combustible waste is sent to incineration plants and burned, whereas non-combustible waste is transported to sanitary landfills. The Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant is currently managed by Rongfu Company Limited on behalf of the Hsinchu City Government. After the waste is transported to the resource recovery plant, it is processed by specialized equipment and technology in a strict manner. Treatment processes include reception of waste, dumping of waste, waste grabbing, incineration, smoke treatment, ash and slag disposal and treatment, etc. After the garbage trucks have meandered through the streets of Hsinchu City, completed waste collection and returned to the resource recovery plant, the collected waste has to go through a computerized magnetic card reader and be weighed on a scale before entering the plant. The control room computer records the weight of the waste and truck number in order to fully control the entry and exit of garbage trucks. Garbage trucks arrive in the dumping area of the third floor via ramps, and park by the specified dump port, and dump their waste according to on-site guidance. The plant has a total of 12 dump ports and a storage capacity of 10,800 cubic meters, approximately the storage capacity of 158 40-foot containers. There are many pieces of monitoring equipment in the crane control room. They are used to monitor the process of waste grabbing and incineration. Instruments are also attached on the grabs to measure the weight of waste. The Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant set up 2 hearth incinerators, which use mechanical-grade incinerators and operate on a 24-hour basis. The central control room is responsible for monitoring and testing all the instruments. Anything unusual will be shown immediately on the control panel, so as to alert the staff, who can then work quickly to maintain normal operations. Different types of waste have different combustion temperatures, and the incineration plant must accurately control the ratio of the waste content. The combustion temperature for general waste is higher than 950 degrees Celsius, and the air temperature in the incinerator is around 950 degrees Celsius. As for the smoke treatment during the incineration process, the resource recovery plant uses the best control technology available. In order to facilitate air circulation and avoid odor leakage, the air in the main pit is drawn into the incinerator for combustion and maintained at a negative pressure so that the fresh air outdoors can flow into the plant. An activated carbon system has been incorporated into the exhaust gas treatment system to effectively remove dioxin pollutants in the exhaust gas. In the process of incineration, the cyclone dust collector, semi-dry scrubber, and bag dust collector are responsible for filtering and removing harmful substances produced by combustion. Waste combustion produces fly ash, reaction products, and bottom ash. Fly ash and reaction products are placed in a sealed fly ash tank car and transported to the fly ash solidification plant. Screening recycling equipment separates out iron and other metal remnants in the bottom ash, and the residual screened bottom ash is sent to landfills. Some of the bottom ash can also be recycled and used as the material for sidewalk bricks, grass bricks, or drain covers. This process not only helps meet the goals of recycling everything possible, but also extends the life of landfills. In addition to the main incinerator, the Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant also has public nuisance prevention facilities in accordance with environmental protection regulations, such as sewage treatment, exhaust gas filtration, and dust collection facilities. Household and bottom ash storage pit wastewater is sent to the Resource Recovery Plant to be treated and recycled for other uses. With ash and slag reaching the semi-dry scrubber, the goal of zero emissions is achieved. Gas turbine generators are also equipped to provide electricity for the plant, and excess electricity can be sold to Thai Power, helping reach resource reuse targets. In addition, in order to meet government carbon reduction policies, the Resource Recovery Plant Administration Building has fully adopted energy-saving lamps, while at the same time setting up rainwater recycling equipment. On Earth Day, the whole plant also turns off the lights for 1 hour in response to the environmental protection movement. Since Rongfu Company Limited started operating the Resource Recovery Plant, the air conditioning water-cooled chiller in the administration building has been replaced, leading to the improvement of the air conditioning cooling efficiency. To coordinate the public transport development plan and to meet the goal of transforming Hsinchu into a low-carbon and healthy city set by the Hsinchu city government, electric vehicle charging stations for buses and motorcycles were set up in 2011 and offer the residents more convenient facilities for energy saving. In line with the policy of saving energy and carbon reduction, And to enhance the air quality of Shinju, the dumping platform of the plant is equipped with facilities dedicated for paper money inspection, hoping the general public and temples can entrust the plant to take care of the paper money for ritual use by centralized treatment. The well-designed facility dedicated for paper money is the initiative of Taiwan. In order to maintain a clean environment and a beautiful landscape, regular cleaning of the glass curtain wall is conducted. Plants are widely planted to achieve and maintain greening goals. Roads are also cleaned and washed at all times. These are routine work activities. The prevention of vector-borne diseases is also a major issue. Daily, monthly, and quarterly cleaning plans are in place and strictly carried out, including plant-wide ditch cleaning, water pocket removal, weed trimming, road sweeping, etc. To ensure the safety of facilities and carry out strict supervision of environmental quality, the plant periodically implements environmental quality monitoring programs, such as bottom ash burning tests, flue emissions tests, air quality tests, swimming pool water quality tests, etc. If the general public wants to get an immediate understanding of the operations of the resource recovery plant, they can watch how things are done via CEMS Real-Time Information Board. The whole process is transparent and open, so the public can feel more at ease. In order to properly manage sources of pollution and keep an eye on the operations of the incineration plant, Shinju EPB relocated its office to the incineration plant administration building on purpose, hoping it can transform Shinju into a clean and comfortable city with a beautiful symbiotic environment through proactive administration and a working attitude which is resident-centered. EPB public services include the implementation of environmental impact assessment, strengthening of environmental pollution control and cleanup, maintaining a clean cityscape, proper disposal of waste, and enforcement of relevant EPA policies to promote environmental protection measures. The Environmental Education Hall, located on the first floor of the Resource Recovery Plant, is an exhibition hall featuring the coastal wetlands ecological environment, resource reuse, and clean energy use, etc. The Education Hall is scheduled to undergo renovation in 2013 in hopes of conveying the importance of environmental protection to visitors and expanding its services with a brand new look. Implementing environmental protection is one of the goals of the Resource Recovery Plan, and advocating and promoting environmental education must be accompanied by a wide variety of activities. The Green Living Summer Camp and the Low Carbon Summer Camp, organized for students, hope to help environmental education take root during childhood with an interesting curriculum so that students can understand the relationship between environmental resources and daily life and further develop the good habit of saving energy and learn to cherish resources and protect the environment. The plant also receives visits from domestic schools and institutions. After the volunteer guide's detailed explanation, visitors become more aware of the importance of environmental protection and at the same time gain a good understanding and a strong positive impression of the Shinju Refuse Resource Recovery Plant. Caring for the disadvantaged is also one of the ongoing key projects of the Resource Recovery Plan, and it hopes to make a contribution through activities or actual home visits. The Hsinchu Resource Recovery Plan is a good neighbor to the Hsinchu City residents, and thus they constructed the Nanliao warm water swimming pool for recreational purposes. Apart from a standard pool, a spa pool, and a children's pool, there are also a sauna and steam room facilities. The second floor will be used as a venue for swimming classes, various conferences and exhibitions, and competitions organized by institutions and groups. The warm water pool is heated by the energy produced from the waste combustion by the Resource Recovery Plant, and it is a good place for leisure and fitness. In addition, a coastal bike path was built along the 17 kilometers of splendid coastline, integrating attractions and environmental education facilities into a complete system so that the public can casually visit the plant.